Open up! It's time for the pill!
Oh, barnacles, I hate the pill.
So after all the dust that was kicked up over Midlife Crustacean being pulled out of rotation on like Paramount Plus and I guess even Nickelodeon, I decided to rewatch it and, just give myself a little refresher about what all the hoopla is about. The premise is very simple and very relatable to older fans of SpongeBob. Mr. Krabs is feeling old. He's feeling his age. He feels like a crab out of time and space. And he looks to SpongeBob and Patrick's youthful enthusiasm to try and, recapture some of his glory days. Of course, SpongeBob and Patrick being SpongeBob and Patrick, the things they like to do on the weekends are really esoteric and just, unrelatable to the middle-aged crustacean.
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Are thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? You feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Shh.
That is until Patrick drops this bombshell.
I guess you're gonna miss the panty raid.
Even when this first aired, I had the same sort of reaction that Mr. Krabs does.
The what?
I was like, wait a minute, are they really gonna a panty raid? Is that what they're doing? Like they're gonna break into a girl's bedroom and steal her underwear? Yeah, so what happens is they break into Mr. Krabs' mom's house, and she ends up catching them and sends Mr. Krabs to his old bedroom, which, hey, he wanted to feel younger, so I guess there's a little bit of a monkey's paw in there. So now, of course, there's a discussion about taking this out of rotation, whether it's, fit for the young'uns to see anymore.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
And now I want to preface this by saying we have just gone through a huge social epiphany about just how much systemic sexism has been going through the entertainment system. And yeah, I'm all for re-examining our entertainment. Yeah, you should probably, take a look at anything that iCarly foot guy was doing back then. So like I said, even when this first aired, I was like, oh, that seems slightly inappropriate for a SpongeBob cartoon. He's like, you think panty raids... there was a panty raid episode, or rather, a panty raid montage. It was just a short little scene in Futurama.
This is gonna be great!
Hey! Oh, my...
Bingo! Oh, Mama! Oh, yeah. Someone's been a bad computer. Get a load of that!
And that's sort of the primetime adult content that you would see a panty raid in. Even at Animaniacs at their highest point, they had to be like subtle with what they did, with the adult jokes that they had to get away with.
No, fingerprints. I don't think so.
So, Wacko would never turn to Yakko and say, hey, let's go on a panty raid. Let's go dig through Minerva and Hello Nurse's private accoutrement. Is that the word I'm looking for? It may be. Just right off the bat, I will just say panties are an invasion of personal space. They are gross, and they should only really exist in fiction. I'll just say that. It's weird to have that in a SpongeBob cartoon. Even I thought of that at the time. Do I think it should take the episode out of rotation? I'm gonna say no, because first of all, the main focus is not on that. The main focus is on Mr. Krabs getting humiliated by spending the whole night with these dorks, and then humiliated further by breaking into his own childhood home and stealing his mother's underbloomers. So anyway, I think you can let this slide. There were almost instant repercussions of what they were doing. If I had to choose an episode that would get the chopping block, I think it would be Squirrel Jokes. Because it starts out like it's going to teach you a lesson about how stereotypes are hurtful and can spread like wildfire.
Roll on or stick?
I think she should buy both.
Huh?
Hey, look, guys! It's the stupid squirrel!
But then just kind of flakes out at the end and just says, "Oh, well, just make fun of everybody."
Crabs? Oh, brother. They're so cheap, they can't even pay attention.
It's true!
Which doesn't fix the original problem of stereotyping. And then it acts like more of a guidebook on how to get away with actual stereotyping. Like, you can, like, you can tell black jokes or you can tell, like, trans jokes. Just be sure to, like, sprinkle some redneck or religious jokes in there. Just to, just kind of cover your tracks. Throw people off your scent. And I think that is way more harmful and seems to actually be a whole episode centered around that very premise. So one's a tangent and one is sort of missing the point of the whole thing. And like I said, I think that's way more harmful. Of course, this all brings up the discussion of the importance of archiving. It's perfectly within any company's right to not publish material when they don't want to anymore. This is like the Dr. Seuss thing that's going on. It's like if the company does not want to print racist material that's out of date and doesn't even sell anyway, then they are perfectly within their right to do so. Now, they can't track down either, I don't think, legally or logistically, every copy of every one of those books and, like, destroy them. Same goes with all the SpongeBob DVDs out there. So yeah, all that material is still out there. And of course you have the internet, who will always archive everything. But so yeah, I don't think there will be that much harm in taking it out of the rotation. You'll give the older fans plenty of opportunity to bring it up now and whip out their little flash drive and says, "Here, the forbidden episodes."
Touch.
Don't touch.